I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and the Lakers. And the continued absence of Lonzo Ball, the story for the team.
Yeah, I hear you, Kevin. But really, it's an issue for both teams with regard to the injury situation. So it's a matter of which team can rise up and show the fortitude necessary to play through those injuries and still come out on top.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And, of course, we know about DeMarcus Cousins last season and the torn Achilles. I'm just glad to see him back out on the floor and fully recovered. He's put in a lot of work. In terms of rehab to make sure that he could get back to doing what he does best.
Now here's Curry. Down low. Chandler with the steal. Pass to James. Got it. Good job in the low post. And with Cousins and that injury, never an easy one to come back from.
Yeah, it's true. But fortunately, Cousins has the kind of skill set that he's going to be effective no matter when he's on the floor. And great outside shot. The footwork, very smooth in terms of ball handling for that position. And most of the players who aren't the same after an Achilles tear don't have the same skill set that Cousins possesses. That's why I think he'll be fine once he recovers from this injury.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Fantastic speed on the break. Speed kill, showing no mercy in transition there, partner.
And it's James missing.
You just make the assumption that's going down. I mean, an uncontested mid-range jumper, I think he should have buried it, but you know what? He didn't. It happens. And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Here's Rondo after the made shot from Klay Thompson. And Kuzma slams it in.
All Kuzma needs is a little separation, and he's good to go. Very agile in operating in the pick and roll.
Now here's Durant. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss the way they're knocking these shots down. Boy, everything's pure.
Here's Kuzma. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Floor spacing is such an important element of the game now, Clark, and I know you have a list of guys who you think can stretch it the most in the game now.
Yeah, you start with Steph Curry. I mean, clearly, his shot-making ability from anywhere in the building is unlike most any other in the league. Damian Lillard has similar type range. Jamal Crawford would come to mind, but Steph Curry's at the head of that list for me.
Rondo wide open. The Lakers keep it alive. Fresh 24. 5 to shoot. Back to Kuzma. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Kuzma's got 6.
Active hands and really good energy pursuing the pumpkin there. Great hustle by Kuzma.
Here's Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Draymond Green, an extremely vocal leader. He's in his teammates' ears, always trying to keep them on edge. Also in his opponent's ears as well. And then there's the officials. He tends to like to get in their ears as well.
To the paint. Here's Zubac.
Good ball movement. Wonderful pass. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
1:09 left in the first quarter of the game. Count it. Good. Looney's got his first points of the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And there's the foul. It's on Quinn Cook. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution.
55 seconds left in the first quarter.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Lays it up off the glass.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Pass to Hart. 20 seconds left to play in the first. And again, it's the Lakers.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Back to Jerebko. And the rejection by Zubac. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Pass to Cook. Jacks up a three. And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams tied up. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
Yeah, I like it too. They're doing a great job working the ball around, staying aggressive, and capitalizing too.
Stevenson.
And Lance Stevenson, man, I could say a ton about this guy, but he is a player who thrives in chaos. Broken plays, odd situations. Those are where Lance is at his best. I mean, he likes to play as a freestyler, and he excels in that capacity.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And the Lakers have possession. Pass to McGee. Stepped in the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost them a possession. And with Lance Stevenson, sometimes he'll pull off an improvised play, Clark, that just drops your jaw.
Yeah, he's one of the most instinctive players I've ever seen. I mean, he does do some things that could cause you to pull your hair out if you have any. But this guy is competitive, great size, and he ignites a team because he can do a lot of things to help you win.
And so he makes both from the line. Well, we're getting into the grinded-out part of the season, Clark. Should we expect rookies now, you think, to start feeling the length of the NBA season right about now?
You know, that varies from individual to individual. I know when I was a rookie, it happened for me probably after about the 40th game or so, and I just was flat. I was still putting up decent numbers, but I just felt flat, felt lethargic, and then all of a sudden, after a week and a half or so, it just kind of went away, and I finished that rookie season strong. So every rookie's different. Some rookies never hit the wall, Kevin, but most do in some form or fashion.
And teams are all on top of this, aren't they? I mean, they know there's a chance it's going to happen, so they prepare accordingly.
Yeah, exactly. And again, it's rare when a rookie doesn't hit it, but for some it might be an extended wall. For others, it might be a short wall.
And no doubt that the steal of the 2017 draft was Kyle Kuzma, taken 27th overall.
Hey, people get all hung up about where guys are drafted and how they end up playing either below or above their draft position. Hey, this thing is more art than science. We've seen it for decades. Guys fall, guys rise, and then production isn't commensurate with where they were drafted. Hey, more art than science. And Kuzma is a big-time baller. He just happened to be drafted later than he should have been.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water, and it was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key, and his drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you.
Gotta love the smooth shooting stroke of Thompson. Outstanding at shooting as soon as he catches the ball.
It's stolen by Green. Here's Thompson. No good on that one. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. LeBron James on the wing. 6 points for him. Here's Rondo. Those three-pointers off the mark. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
Pass to Green. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
When he keeps his emotions in check, Green is a fantastic leader on the court. He can run a little hot, but there's no doubting his drive, his willingness to do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we know Luke Walton comes from the Warriors coaching system, was an assistant there prior to taking this Lakers position, and known for his sharpness as an offensive coach.
Inside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And with the Lakers wanting to play more up-tempo, it makes sense to have Walton guide the ship.
Yeah, I agree with you because he's knowledgeable, played on some really good teams, championship caliber teams. I think as he grows as a coach and as this team grows together, they could be quite a group.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. It's a close game here in Los Angeles. And Curry, here we go. Beasley with the rebound. The Lakers on offense. Here's McGee. Back to Stevenson. Beasley outside. To the inside. And stolen by Cousins. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
And Durant just great at picking apart the defense. When they leave one of his guys open, he is quick to get the ball to them.
From the baseline. That's short off the rim.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Did a good job guarding the mid-range, extended out nicely, and definitely bothered the shot.
Here's Hart. And again, the Lakers no good. Pass to Cousins. Now Curry. Back to Cousins. Here's Green. And he overshot that one, missing. 1 second left. Hart, that's good. Hart's got his third bucket of the night. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. James with it. The three. score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Man, it's so good to see LeBron James rise up with confidence from deep. That's a part of his game that he continues to improve on, and it's actually become quite efficient.
To the paint. Green breaking loose. And that one's good. Cousins.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's James. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's hard to avoid fouling Durant, but the problem is he hits nearly 90% of his free throws for his career.
And he makes the first. Clark, you had a tremendous college career, excluding yourself. Give me the best NBA player from your alma mater.
Wow. I would probably lean towards Jerry Lucas as the best player coming out of Ohio State. And then you look at his pro career, it was pretty solid as well. I thought Herb Williams had a fantastic and long pro career. John Havlicek maybe would rise to the level of the best NBA player of the group that came out of Ohio State. Jim Jackson is another name. Evan Turner still playing. But I think John Havlicek probably in longevity, championship, Hall of Fame stature. I think he may be the best NBA Buckeye.
I'm going to put Clark Kellogg in there, too.
Oh, I didn't play long enough.
And when James gets going, there's no stopping him. Just a dynamite scorer who feels he can get any shot he wants. Against length, he does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
Yeah, he's so creative with the ball and his ability to shake free from bigger guys to knock down those triples. Boy, that's a thing of beauty there. Yeah, those shots are taken totally in rhythm, high percentage quality shots, and really getting whatever he wants.
The shot's good from Jerebko.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Iguodala outside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala. Los Angeles trails by 5. Here's LeBron. He's got 16. Zubac. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
That one drops for him. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
James outside. From the top of the key. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
Goes up to the stripe. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
To the middle. Here's Cousins. Rebound the Lakers.
Boy, the defense did an awesome job there, Kevin. Big-time work. Really distracting him, throwing off the shot. That's how you do it on D.
And Zubac picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout.
JaVale McGee. John Hart. Timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
To the middle, Curry with the steal. That one goes. Count it. Zubac has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, I tell you what, they've got to be fuming. I mean, they were way too late in contesting that layup.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
You just got to be so careful when guarding Durant, because if you put him on the line, he's going to make you pay.
You know, he's a steady hand at the free throw line, showing tremendous confidence in this one.
Back to Stevenson. Pass to Zubac. Great tee that time from Green.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic. And is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Los Angeles trails by 11. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And Hart has it in the corner. Here's McGee. Good tee by Bell.
And I think all the credit goes to the defense there, Kevin. Exceptional job getting the shooter to rush that layup.
Back to Iguodala. Over Stevenson. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Well, and there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Now here's Iguodala. In the corner, Cook with it. Right wing. Fires the three. That shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. James outside. And it's Looney with the rebound.
And, you know, where was the defense there, Kevin? I mean, even though he missed it, that was not a good effort. Pitiful.
Pass to Jerebko. Here's Looney. In the corner, Iguodala with it. 6 on the shot clock. LeBron with some nice D. And here's Chandler, who brings it up for Los Angeles. 11-point game. Now here's Rondo. Bangs home the trifecta. Rondo's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Los Angeles. To the middle. And stolen by LeBron. An even 3-on-3 break. Over Iguodala. No good from LeBron. And here's Livingston. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. Los Angeles trails by 8. Inside. It's stolen by Jerebko. To the middle. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Boy, the unselfishness of Iguodala is really admirable. A forward with excellent vision. He has a feel for when one of his guys is open.
And the Lakers call time here. And with a 4th quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Luke Walton was saying to the team. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
Yeah, and Chandler, a difference maker defensively. The shot blocking, the controlling of the lane. He also gobbles up those rebounds. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Los Angeles trails by 13. It's stolen by Curry. Takes the 13-footer. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 12 points here in the second half.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The drive by Rondo. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Rondo's got 5 points in the quarter.
If he's one thing, he's efficient in the paint. Rondo really good with the positioning there close to the basket.
Green taking his time here. Just 5 to shoot. With some arc. That shot no good.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
And that one's good. James.
Man, you like this intelligence he plays with. You got to respect that. Gets to his spots and scores efficiently.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his 5th foul. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. These days, less emphasis on divisional rivalries, more emphasis, it seems, on conference rivalries. You reading that the same way?
Yeah, I am, and I think part of it is because winning your division doesn't necessarily affect your playoff seeding the way it used to. And I think if we get rid of conferences, the rivalries could shift again. So I've already laid out my position on conferences. Let's stay East and West.
Pass to Curry. Banked in off the glass.
And Curry certainly is clever and crafty. Trickery is part of his arsenal when he gets inside. I mean, I like seeing him do his thing close to the basket.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Outside Durant. Launches a 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 25 points for Kevin Durant.
Just terrific determination. First, compiling the lead, and now building on it.
And that's what you want to do. I mean, you can't let the opposition off the hook here. I mean, you've got to keep adding to that lead.
1:05 left in the 4th quarter. Here's James. Great D that time from Durant. Thompson way outside. The rebound by the Lakers. Outside Rondo. It's rebounded by Durant.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Greg, I just think he was in a hurry. He flat out rushed it. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking there. He actually was in a brain-neutral position.
James, no good.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
And here's Chandler, who brings it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 16. Puts it up from 17. Durant with some nice D. And stolen by Kuzma. And Chandler, here we go. And the dunk by Chandler.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.